Yo, what's going on guys? Welcome back to my channel. This is a very exciting video for me because I just got a brand new camera. By the title you can probably read out what camera it is. It is the Canon 250D. So we're gonna unbox it together. Okay, so we're gonna start off. I'm gonna flip this in my bedroom because this would not fit on my table. So this is the first thing that we have here. Immediately before we start, it says Canon warranty here, register product online, of course. So one additional thing that I did buy with this is this. It's a SanDisk Extreme 128GB SD card. I believe it comes with one inside the case, but I bought a 128 gig and we'll see how much GB. It comes with a 16 gig if I'm not sure. If I'm sure, not sure. I'm not sure whether it is, but here we go. We have this is the box, but if you want to read what it says stories not included. Okay, here we go. So we have packing paper here. Here's the camera. First we'll pull out this is a Canon bag. So this is the camera bundle. It comes with the bag, one extra LPE17 battery, and a charger which is separate, and the camera itself. So we'll pull out the camera right here and we'll unbox it right now. So we have the camera right here. We're gonna unbox it. I'm gonna try to keep the phone stable, but it won't stay stable, so we'll keep the camera here. We have the battery, but most importantly we have the cable. I don't know why they've given this. We have this, the camera bag. We'll get to the camera bag first and then we'll do the camera and the battery later on. So let's start with the bag. This is a good bag. I believe my laptop might fit in here. Depends. So we'll check what's in the bag first. So we have this here. Let me try to open this best without knocking over the phone. So a lot of you might know I did unbox a GoPro. What happened to the GoPro? I sold it to buy this camera. Even though the GoPro was good, it was no use for me, which was really like a decision I had to take, because I had to check, is it helping me in anything other than YouTube videos? And the decision ultimately was no. So this is the bag here. Let's get to the inside of the bag, because there looks like there is plastic in the bag, but there is a like cover or something inside the bag. Oh, so this is one pocket in the bag, and then there's a separate pocket at the bottom. Let's open up the bottom pocket. It's a little messy here, but we'll try to do the best. So okay, so this is the bag inside of the bag. Wait, let's open it completely. So this is the compartment where the camera might sit. You have your instructions here, you have the silica gel packet here, and then you have a pouch here for your SD card here. Your SD card sits in here, while your camera, charger, cables, whatever you want to put goes there. So that is basically the bag. It's a very good bag for getting it with the camera, and I believe there is a place for laptops here. I have to check if my laptop fits in here. This is a limited edition, serial number 18619. Move this out. Now we'll get to the other stuff in the bag. Let's get to the cable real quick. So this is the cable here. If I could focus this like this is the cable. It's a typical cable that you get with every camera, I believe. This is the connector that goes into the charger, but we'll get to that cable later. Now we have this is an LPE17 battery. This comes with the camera. So let's open this. So we have an instruction here. That's fine, leave that. Here's the most important part. This is the additional battery that comes with the camera. This is not the one that is included with the camera. You're not going to get this with your camera. This is an extra battery of the battery cover right there. I'm going to keep it on for now. Just look at this. This is an older battery. You don't, with the new R series cameras, you don't get this. So this is particularly a DSLR camera. So with any DSLR you buy, like the 2000D, 4000D, you're gonna get an LPE17 battery. With the higher end models, you're gonna get the other battery. I do not know the number, but yeah. Okay, now it's time for the main event, the camera. So I'm gonna try my best. Gonna bring it close. Okay, immediately you can see the contents inside. We have a 1-year warranty card. Remove that. This is a beefy quick start guide and a manual. Beefy manual here. Look at that. This is like a full storybook here for you to read. And you have this. This is a 16 GB Integral Ultima Pro SD card. 16 GB is good, but it's not good enough. And then you have this. This says image.canon. This is the Canon Connect camera app, which we're going to download on the phone later on. But now we have here this. We're going to take out one item individually and we're going to try and do the video. So we're going to do the battery. This is the same battery that I opened. Not cooperating with me though. Battery pack is not cooperating, but here's the battery. I believe there's a plaster, or is there not? We'll find that out later. But these are the two batteries that you get with the thing. No, you get with the the bundle. This is the Canon camera bundle. You get this with it. These two batteries. Then you have this, the charging pod for the charging dock for the batteries. So if I'm sure, this cable plugs in here. The cable plugs in here, and then you attach the batteries over here. If you can see it, yeah, you attach the batteries here, and then it'll tell you based on these indicators whether it is charging or whether it is full. That's one good thing. Before we get to the other stuff, let's just quickly get the SD card out. Never heard of this brand. I've never heard of the brand Ultima Integral, so this is a first for me, but we'll keep it safe for now. Now we have this. Wait, not this. This. The camera strap that you get with every Canon camera. Does this say the 250T? Because typically these straps do say the camera name, but this does not. This is your typical Canon camera strap. Before we get to the next part, I'm going to clear things out here. It's a very big mess here. Okay, we have here the lens. This is the Canon camera kit lens, as the people call it. So as you can see, this is the 18 to 55 millimeter camera lens. I am just getting into photography, so this is a good lens if you're getting into photography. We don't want to dust it up, so we're gonna put this back on. So this is your typical camera lens. We're gonna put it on the camera, let that sit there. Then you have the main event. This is the Canon 250D. So we'll unbox it here. Let's see. This is a good beginner camera compared to the best-selling 2000D. This is the Canon 250D, the best camera out there. So we're gonna do a quick review of what's in the side afterwards. Before that, this SD card, let's get this out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Just tear this off. That should allow me to open this up. Yep. Okay, right. For that, let's clear things up here. Okay. So this is an SD card that I did buy. I bought this separately. If I can get this out. Okay, desperate times call for desperate measures. Okay, so we're back. I got it open. Don't ask me how, but I did. This box is really good. So we got this in. SanDisk Extreme SD card. We'll put this in a bit. But this is the camera here. If you want to know, on the side, if I open this, you have a headphone jack and a microphone input here on the side, mic input. On this side here, you have an HDMI out, mini HDMI I believe, but HDMI out, and a micro USB port. So this camera was made in 2008, so I do get the micro HD, but yeah, camera is off, but here is the fully articulating screen. You turn it around like this and then you can put it back in. So there's the screen, and then the dials up top. There's the on and off dial, then there is the other dial, which I'll show you. So there's the on and the on off and film dial, I believe. There's the photo dial, auto, and all that. And then here you have the menu input, and then this button here, you use it to view your photos and all that, to control the menu setting. But here we go. Let's put in the lens to this camera. Pull this out. There's the inside mirror. Get this lens out. Connect the white dot with the white dot, and then you move it to the other side. Boom. Here's the full Canon 250D with the kit lens inside inserted. I forgot to show you what's there on the bottom here. Here on the bottom you have a screw and one of these, the battery compartments. How do you open this? Oh, yep. So here's the battery compartment. You put the battery in here and the SD card in here. Battery here, SD card in here. It's a single SD card slot, which is good for a beginner camera, a 250D, guys. Okay, so now
let's get the camera started. This is my first time starting the camera. So I have this battery. I have fully charged this battery. We're gonna start it up and we're gonna put the SD card, the 16 gigabyte SD card that is included with the camera. So first up, we have to get the battery panel open. So in order to open the battery panel, like I showed before, in case it is not clear, this little flap here, you flip it down and then you pull outwards. So then the panel opens. Then you take your battery, make sure the Canon side, is facing up, Canon side facing towards where the lens goes, and just insert it in. One sec. First time troubles. So it's supposed to okay, I finally got it in. So it goes in and then you hear the click. It's a small click, not a big one. Then next up, what we're going to do is we're going to get the SD card out. So let us pull out the SD card. I'm gonna insert it in. Same procedure. Just remove. And then the SD card, if I'm correct, the SD card's supposed to face the SD side, that is the one that has all the data, faces the battery, if I'm correct. And then you push it in. You push it once, you're gonna hear a click, and then it should be done. Now we're gonna get the lens prepped and then we'll insert it into the camera. So we're gonna lie the camera down on its face, take out the camera cap, take out that lens cap, align the white dot, and then turn. You'll hear a click, and we remove this. So the camera is now complete. Let us open or turn on the camera. So let us get the articulating screen turned around so you can look with me what happens when I turn it on for the first time. So we're gonna set the dial to on, date and time. So today is, no, we're gonna do date. Today is the 7th of December, if I'm correct. Time zone London, no. So we're gonna scroll down. I need to find UAE, Dubai, whatever it is. New Chicago, LA, Honolulu, no. Do they not have Dubai? This is Dubai. I saw Dubai. Okay. This is the Dubai time zone. Okay. So today's date, if I'm sure, it is the 7th. It is the 7th. So we're gonna click on this. We're gonna do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we're gonna go 7. Do the next. 12. Okay. 2025. What is the time right now? So I did set the thing. Never mind. Here we go. Yeah. So I set the time. Now this is the next one. Apply effects after shooting. Why does it turn off? Shit. Set button. So this says if you want vivid, soft, warm, cool, green, shine. So for now we'll set it to vivid. Okay. Okay, so say we're done. I forgot this is touch screen. So I guess we are ready to take a photo. So I'm gonna take a few sample shots and then we'll get back. So this is how a video looks like on the Canon 250D. You have to be the judge of the camera and how the mic sounds. The built-in mic on this camera, how it sounds. So either way, I really hope this video sounds good. I'm gonna review it once I have it on my phone. So I took a few sample photos of my camera, that is the Canon 250D. I took a few sample photos of my Puma shoes, that is these ones right here. So the camera, I'll put up the photos with the flash on and without the flash. I'll put it up right after this. CD guys, that's the unboxing. Review will come out in a few days, in a later date. But until then, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you all enjoyed. If you guys did, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe down below with the notifications turned on. We're gonna have more videos coming on this camera as a part of the project 2026. Until then, peace.